Hi, beautiful souls. I hope you all are doing amazing, blessed wherever you are. Welcome to Soul Tales podcast with your friend Ankita Juneja. This is the first episode of season 2. I'm glad to be back here and sharing this safe space with all of you. So, today I would just like to ask all of you, how have you been? How was your time? I'm coming almost after a month. I would like to know what you have done. How was your day and time? I hope you were keeping healthy, you were safe, and you were doing just amazing. As we move forward with this episode, I would like to tell you a few things before that. So this was an insight which I have got when I was reflecting like how I want to restart my podcast and what changes should we make. So this was a big one that after all episode we will be having some impromptu journal prompt which will help you reflect in different areas of your life, and I'm sure it will really help you a lot to enhance this personal journey of yours. Also, the second thing I would like to tell to all of you, as most of you know, that I have my YouTube page named Ankita Juneja. So please go and follow me over there as well. But the new thing over there is now you can listen to all the podcast in YouTube as well. If you go into my page and in the podcast section, you will be able to find all the podcast episode there as well. So feel comfortable and free wherever you would love to listen to the podcast. I just wanted to share that now you can listen to podcast on YouTube as well. So this was a quick announcement which I wanted to do before I dive deep into the episode today. And I'm going to keep this podcast conversation free flowing because I will be reflecting a lot of things that has happened to me in this 1 month which will help you as well to see what happened when we are in pause, what things and insight we gain, and how we should analyze things, because I have gone through so much during these times. There were a lot of amazing beautiful things that happened with me, but on the other side my health has taken a big toll on me, which made me reflect on the things that what really matters to me, how I want things to happen in my life. So this month has been a mix of everything, where on one side I was grateful for all the beautiful things that has happened to me, but on the other side I'm also grateful for the health crisis which I have gone through, because it made me question and realize a lot of things, that what I really value and what really matters to me in life, how I want to take my career, my life, my profession, and everything moving forward, who really matters to me. These were the questions which were inside of me when I was going through the health crisis. I realized what really matters to me. If on certain day I die, how I want to die, what legacy do I want to leave behind when I'm dying. So all these questions were deep inside of me, because I have seen a challenging time with my health, which was really funny. One day I'm feeling better, other day I'm down, and I was just analyzing like what is it trying to tell me. It was trying to catch my attention to analyze my own values, what really matters to me. And one thing, during that hard time of my life I realized I want to be of service, I want to help others, and I want to start back with my YouTube and podcast journey. I'm not kidding you, but this were the deep question which was going inside of me. Why? Because I know this is something which I enjoy thoroughly and I love it the most. I find myself of service when I'm recording this podcast, when I'm doing the YouTube thing, and when I see myself of use, when I see people connecting with me and telling me that yes, whatever I'm sharing over here, it's helping them in some way or the form. And trust me, I'm not kidding you, it gives me immense joy and it makes me feel so grateful that yes, whatever I'm sharing, and I am able to be of service and value to someone else. And I realize one thing, our life is all about helping each other and being kind, because you never know what that person needs an answer for, what they are going through. And similarly, I have also come across a lot of messages, YouTube videos and podcasts which really gave me inspiration, this vitamin of motivation, that yes, I needed to hear this. So I just feel like this happens with me as well. When I feel so grateful and I just received the message at the right time, I feel someone out there also needs to hear the same thing from me as well. So I really feel grateful and I feel good sharing all this message, this vibe, this safe space with all of you, and just being able to channel the message whatever needs to come through me, hoping and keeping the intention that it should help someone out there, because that's what makes me happy. I was finding myself in a very void place. I was not feeling complete and whole. And as I started questioning and analyzing, I realized I was not doing what I'm meant to do. and I was on break intentionally because my body was needed that. I was in a burnt out phase, so I took this pause and I did a lot of great things as well. I connected with my loved ones, my friends. I read lot of things, lot of books, and which I'll be sharing as we move forward in a lot of episode. And also one thing I realized, like these were the things which was in my backseat which I wanted to complete since long, like the courses I wanted to take, the personal development journey which I wanted to give to myself. So I was going into this phase also where I was learning a lot of things because I am always a learner. I love updating my knowledge, I love doing things for my own sake as well. But I was finding it little harder for myself to just show up and do things all together. So I needed this pause to reflect, like how actually I would love to see, not just now but down the line, 5 years, 10 years, would I really want to do the same thing what I'm doing today? And trust me, the answer was yes. No matter what, even if I'm not earning at the moment from this, I know it requires a lot of energy, time and efforts, but I was like, I love doing this. And I also wanted to test this with myself as well, that is this journey for me where I'm investing so much of my time and energy, is it making sense? Am I able to connect with people? Am I actually fulfilling my dharma? And everything came down to this thing: keep doing what you're doing and you are on the right path. This was the confirmation which I have gone through a lot of analysis and paralysis. And I just realized, yes, I want to keep doing this thing. And as I start with the season 2, I want to come up with lot more enthusiastic energy, with fresh and renewed energy for all of you, so that I can do more justice to all of you. And trust me, when you take this pause, it takes you inward, but it also help you question and analyze like what really matters to you. And I was like, yeah, people around me really matter, but this also really matters: connecting to a stranger, helping someone feel good, just sharing your message out there, letting other person know that yes, you are loved, you matter, and we all are in this together. No matter how hard the day is, nothing lasts forever. I came across this message from a lot of beautiful souls myself as well, which I was really grateful. And I was like, now it's my dharma, now it's my purpose to spread the same vibe and energy for others as well. Because I know when we are in this murky water, when we know that, okay, things are not going the way it should, the way we planned, at that time, it's normal to lose that faith and that insight, that side that yes, things are going to turn out better. But when we receive this message from other people, it just inspires us. It gives us courage to bounce back, to show up again, no matter how hard the day was, no matter how hard that phase was. Because ultimately, we all are walking each other home, as the Ramdas says. But when we find similar souls who are in the similar journey, it makes the journey more exciting and beautiful. We are able to connect with others on a deeper soulful level, and I think that what really matters, to just encourage each other, to be there for each other, so that we can do what we are doing with more energy and more enthusiastic, and having faith in the universe that yes, wherever we are in our journey, we are guided, we are supported. No matter how hard the time is today, everything pass, this shall pass as well, and things will turn out. If you ask me, I really wanted to record this podcast yesterday, and I wanted to start it from Monday, but my health was really down yesterday as well. But I made sure that yes, when I feel good, I'll record this episode, and I made this intention for myself. I connected with universe and I told universe, give me that energy again to, like, connect with my tribe, with Ankita tribe, so that I can help people out there. And today I was really feeling good on the next day itself. And I was like, okay, if it did not went today, I'll make sure that this episode starts again from Thursday, and it will just come back soon to all of you. And I hope that this episode is really going to help you and tell you that no matter how hard the phase is, whatever path you are into, whatever zone you are into, just know that it's a part of journey, it's a part of process, everything shall pass. So just have faith, because we all are driven and just walking one step at a time, having faith. So you have to have faith, and you have to believe in yourself, because unless you don't believe in yourself, no one else will do that. So at times, the path might not be clear to you, but you have to listen to that inner guidance, inner compass, which is saying that yes, this is the path forward for you. And that's how I was able to show back for all of you again and start this journey again, because I was questioning my journey as well, like, is it even making sense that I'm putting so much of energy efforts to create this, all this, is it really making sense? But then I found that internal answer that yes, one day when you look back to this thing, this journey, everything will connect and it will make sense. But as of now, you have to trust the process and you have to take the action, because if you don't take action, you will any which way fail. So if you have started something, keep doing it even if you don't see the immediate result, because it's nothing like an instant success. Things takes its own time, and when it's right time, everything will blossom all together, not just for me but for everyone out there and for all of you as well. But for that, you have to trust the process and you have to have faith in yourself, because if you give up, the game is over. So my friends, I just want to say to all of you, don't give up. No matter how hard the path looks like, no matter if you feel like you're failing, there is nothing like failure. We only have experience in life. There is nothing called failure in life. We are all always gaining the experiences with whatever we are trying. So know that there is nothing like failure. Just keep doing whatever you are doing. Keep taking one day at a time, one step at a time. When it's right time, you will see everything coming to full circle, and you will see that what is yours will always be yours. It will find its way back to you. I rest assure you this thing. But for that, you don't have to give up. To summarize, if I want to say you one thing from this episode, it will be just trust the process and don't give up, because it will make sense when you look back, even if it's not making sense right now. But you have to have faith. Have faith, keep taking action, and I'm sure you will achieve everything that you desire, and you will see all things coming full circle when it's right time. But for that, don't give up. So the first one for all of you is write in a piece of paper what are the things that you want to make it happen in your life. Write down if you take certain action where you will be in 1 year's time. I don't want to give you 5 years, but look at it like where you will be if you start taking action. Where do you see like where it will take you after 1 year? Second question for all of you is like, what habit can you have, what discipline can you have that will help you to get closer to the things and help you start that things whatever you were aspiring to do that. So write down what are the actions that you can take to make it happen. And the last third one is how you can be consistent doing that thing. Either you have to go and read about it more, research, collaborate, go and seek more information. Write down how you can be consistent with that action by making it a mini goal for yourself and analyzing it how you can make it more easy for you, probably one step at a time. So just write that down and break it down in a smaller step so that you start taking action. I wanted to add this journal prompts for all of you so that you can reflect after the episode as well. And I'm sure, like, I want to give you some action prompts as well to execute things, whatever you want to work upon. So, write all this down and let the words flow through you. Don't try and restrict anything, just let it flow through you and see what really you are looking forward to work upon. And you will get the clarity once you start doing this exercise. I am sure that it is going to help you gain more clarity toward the things that you really need to take action upon. So friends, if you haven't reviewed this podcast, please review. It really help us to reach to more people and it really help us grow a lot. You don't know how important it is and how much it matter to me. So rate the podcast and write a review so that we can reach to more people and help me spread this message to more people and help them in their journey as well. Thanks a lot for always being here and sharing this safe space with me. I hope this episode was helpful to you some way or the other. I'm looking and I'm excited to connect with you in the next episode. Sending you a lot of love and light. Until next time, keep shining bright.